Valley Hotel, Jefferson Hills, Pennsylvania. Constructed in the early 1840s, originally named the Hotel Granger, this building intended to act as a quick pass-through for the early railroad system. The main traffic was drawn from the Virginia, Charlottetown, and naturally the Pittsburgh Railroad companies. The business began to gain notoriety as a haven for miners, railroad crews, and even boat crews. As time went on and technology, particularly transportation, advanced and changed, the hotel became less popular and eventually claimed bankruptcy, closing its doors for some time. Eventually, New England Road purchased the property and began construction on alterations, bringing it up to code, modernizing it, and even expanding it. The structure was reopened with a new name, and luck under this promising new owner, the Valley Hotel was born. The current business had its ups and downs, but what truly helped it continue to bring in revenue and consistent guests and regulars was the bar that was added during the renovations. Visitors and employees alike have all experienced other spirits than those served by the barkeeps. Stories have abounded, even since the heyday of the hotel's original operation, that there are forces at work inside that cannot be seen. The older generations who passed through here minimally discuss these kinds of oddities, mainly due to the fear of being called insane and being shipped to an asylum. However, during simple discussions with the first owners, guests claimed that they were robbed only to have their items turned back up in their room upon their return. Others claimed that they saw balls of light moving throughout the building, explained that they at first believed that they were dreaming, and as if the only thing they had reference to, saw a train light coming towards them, growing colder the closer it came. Later on, they realized they were not asleep, and that others had shared their experience. More recently, this seemingly poltergeist activity has been repeated on both guests and employees, even construction workers. During renovations, tools would go missing and turn up in the strangest locations. Beer glasses and other glassware has disappeared even though the bartenders had just reached for them. Other stories tell of people seeing floating and phantom faces in mirrors, faces they have never seen before, and faces that vanish as quickly as they appear. The old stories of lights have reappeared during modern times and tend to move around the bar, even culminating in full-body apparitions. Voices and footsteps have been reported, and seemingly residual paranormal activity has been experienced stemming from the basement. These tales explain that there are two pairs of footsteps, pacing, stopping, and then loud voices of both a man and a woman are heard, as if arguing. There seems to be no one or prime reason for this otherworldly activity, rather than perhaps the sheer enjoyment and positivity that came from blue-collar workers getting a much-needed break, to others getting a break another way by sharing a laugh and a drink at the bar. Unfortunately, in February of 2022, the hotel burnt down due to unknown reasons during renovations. The Valley Hotel was very close to being reopened as this unfortunate turn of events occurred.